Son Heung-min was in action for South Korea in the Asian Cup today, but will the Tottenham star be able to face Watford in the Premier League next week? Qatar's Abdulaziz Hatem scored with a stunning late strike as the 2022 World Cup hosts upset Son Heung-min's South Korea 1-0 to reach the semi-finals of the Asian Cup for the first time on Friday. The defensive midfielder's left-footed shot came out of the blue in the 78th minute and flew past South Korean keeper Kim Seung-ji to decide a largely disappointing contest in front of a crowd of only 13,700 at Zayed Sports City. Twice former champions South Korea poured forward to try and rescue the match but were unable to produce an equalizer, and it will be the Qataris who will face holders Australia or hosts the United Arab Emirates for a place in the final next Tuesday. Pre-tournament favourites South Korea, who had been looking to reach the last four for a record-extending 11th time, bow out before the semi-finals for the first time since 2004. Both teams had played their last 16 matches on Tuesday, which perhaps contributed to a forgettable first half with just one shot on target, a Krumov long-range effort after 32 minutes which South Korea keeper Kim safely gathered. The Qataris came out with more attacking intent in the second half but were almost immediately caught on the break with Hwang Ui-jo forcing a save out of Saad Al-Shib. The game was opening up with chance at both ends, and Son, who had looked fatigued since joining the South Korean squad for their third group game, started to impose his influence. The Tottenham forward got a low drive on target in the 72nd minute which went straight to Saad and made a decoy run before Kim Jin-soo curled the ball onto the outside of the post from a free kick 3 minutes later. Just when it looked like the Koreans might be getting on top, though, the ball broke for Hatem in midfield and seconds later it was nestled in the bottom right-hand corner of the South Korean net. Hwang Ui-jo had the ball in the back of the opposite net 2 minutes later but was ruled offside, a decision confirmed by the video assistant referee, and Qatar held on to secure a famous victory. Will Son Heung-min play against Watford? Today's upset means Son will return to Tottenham in the next few days. He will miss the FA Cup clash with Crystal Palace on Sunday but could be back in the side for the Premier League home game against Watford on Wednesday. Boss Mauricio Pochettino has deployed Fernando Llorente up front in Spurs' last 2 games but the Spaniard has failed to impress. Pochettino will no doubt welcome the return of Son given the recent injuries to Harry Kane and Delali. However, the 26-year-old suggested he was struggling with fatigue prior to today's kickoff, which may concern the North London club and their fans. The South Korean said, "It's about mentality, I think. If you think you are tired, you get tired. After the game I feel tired of course, but still I try to recover as quickly as possible and play again. In 3 days I can recover. It's the same when I'm playing with Tottenham as well. I have to recover as quick as possible and look forward to play."